Good morning. This is Professor Asif Iqbal. So, in the last session, we were discussing about a real-time kernel. So, what are the services of a real-time kernel used in a real-time operating system? So, we discussed several its services. We'll continue that discussion in this session. So here till memory management we stopped in the previous session. We'll continue with the interrupt handling. You know what is the interrupt, so I don't want to tell you much about the interrupt here. I only tell you the things here. In the RTOS there are two different type of interrupts are there, asynchronous interrupts and asynchronous interrupts. Usually asynchronous interrupts are software interrupts, whereas asynchronous interrupts are hardware interrupts. The synchronous interrupts is one which sync with the currently executing task, right? Or such as when we are calling the interrupt from the program, or when there is a error is happening within the program, within the task, such as a divide by zero, whereas asynchronous interrupt can be occur at any time, at any point of the task, any time and any point of the task. It is not a sync with the task, such as we have several hardware interrupt, such for example we have a communication serial data transmission and reception interrupt, and timer overflow interrupt are the such kind of interrupt which is asynchronous interrupts. Right here the interrupts are here also set with priorities, right? So there are several RTOS using nested interrupt architecture also. What is nested interrupt architecture? You know, we already discussed this in the previous sessions. So next we will go for the time management. For accurate time management, it is essential you see, it is essential for providing a precise time reference for all application. The time reference to the kernel is provided by high resolution time clock hardware chip. It is a hardware chip available, which is we called a RTC, real time clock hardware chip, right? This hardware timer gives us as timer tick, right? Here the timer tick is an interrupt, right? The timer interrupt is this timer, the timer tick is an interrupt. It gives an interrupt. See here, hardware timer is a program, right? It is a program to the interrupt the process controller at a fixed rate, right? Means this system timer tick will occur, means this timer interrupt will occur at a fixed rate, right? Which this type of interrupt we referred as a timer tick, right? The timer tick is taken as a timing reference by the kernel, right? The timer tick is the timing reference for the kernel here, because the kernel requires the time reference to do several operation, right? Here you can see the system timer is updated based on the timer tick. If the system timer register is 32-bit wide, and the timer tick interval is 1 microsecond, the system time register will be reset, right? You see, if the system time register is 32 bit wide and a timer tick interval is 1 microsecond, you can see 2 raised to 32 into 1 microsecond 10 raised to minus 6 divided by 24 into 60 means the total seconds in a day. If you divided, you will get a time for the system time register to reset in a days, that is 0.0497 days. It will reset in 0.0497 days, that is system time register, that is 1.19 hours, right? 1.19 hours. Similarly, you can see if timer tick interval, if timer tick interval is a 1 microsecond and system time register will be reset, right? If it is 1 millisecond, not microsecond, 1 millisecond. For the 1 millisecond, if you calculate this, that is since it is system time register is 32 bit, 2 raised to 32 into 10 raised to minus 3, so divided by the total seconds, 24 into 60, 24 hours, 60 minute, 60 second, total seconds in a day, you will get 49.7, approximately 50 days requires to reset the system time register. So several, you see, the timer tick interrupts is handled by a timer interrupt handler of the kernel, right? The timer tick interrupt can be utilized for implementing the following actions. You read this following actions. These are the following actions can be done by utilizing timer tick interrupt, right? Okay, so next we'll go for the classification of real-time operating system. There are two basically there are two types of real-time operating system here. So one is the hard real-time operating system, right? In the hard real-time operating system must meet the deadline for the task without any slippage, right? So means the time is very critical here, right? The deadline must be reached within that particular defined time. Strictly adhere to the timing constant for the task is referred as a hard real-time system, right? It is strictly adhere to the time, right? It should not miss the deadline here, right? Such as the example of this kind of ATAs using in a application such as airbag control system, right? Where the time is very critical. If a little time is missed, right, you will get accident. Right? Little time is missed after getting accident. It may damage huge to your body, right? So such as we have several such as air traffic control system in a aircraft, right? So those applications uses a hard real-time systems, right? So much detail you read about this. Then we have soft real time system. Is soft real time system that does not guarantee meeting a deadline but offer a best effort to meet a deadline as referred to the soft time. Here the time is not that much critical, or we can say that it is try to manage the time, try to meet the deadline, but it is not a time critical as compared to hard time real time operating system. So therefore soft time real time operating system used in a in the embedded system where the time is critical but it is not important, such as we have automatic teller machine is a typical example of soft real time system. If the ATM takes a few seconds more than the ideal operation time, fatal nothing fatal is happened, no problem. Such as one more example, audio video playback system, if the time here little here and there, then there is no problem, right? So this is completes the topic of a real time operating system basics, right? We'll continue our next discussion in a next discussion with the topic tasks, process and threads. Till then, you take care, stay in home, be safe. Thank you.